She has been on Oprah, CNN, Fox News, CBS, just about Discovery Health.
Yes.
Dr. Andrea Pennington is here in Kansas City talking about how you take back your life and your health.
You must have been really good in med school.
I was kind of a nerd.
Okay.
And in my practice, my patients will tell you, I recommend that my patients have at least 3 orgasms a week. And so that means...
My kind of doctor.
Amen.
Well, we brought in our life changers today, and they gave Carlos 3 things you need to know.
Dr. Andrea Pennington specializes in the treatment of diabetes. She says, number 2, don't think juice drinks are a healthy alternative.
They are loaded with sugars. You're better off fresh squeezing or eating a whole fruit yourself.
3, 2.
Hello, I'm Dr. Andrea Pennington with a Discovery Health News Break.
The way kids beg and plead for stuff these days, you'd think that they were the greediest things that ever lived on the planet.
You must have been really good in med school.
I was kind of a nerd.
Okay.
Food does stimulate the same reward circuitry in the brain as do heroin, nicotine, sex in some cases.
And sometimes this body produces all kinds of mysterious stuff that I have to deal with. Like, for example, how can I say this politely? Boogers?
Pretty amazing that we Americans can eat about 150 pounds of sugar every year. His brain has undergone changes that even if he wants it, there's a huge fight going on inside his body to keep him addicted.
She has been on Oprah, CNN, Fox News, CBS, just about Discovery Health.
Yes.
Dr. Andrea Pennington is here in Kansas City talking about how you take back your life and your health, how you can live with more vitality and purpose.
You've really got to understand who you are, what you've kind of come into this life with, and then you take accountability for who you are. No more apologies, no more blaming your parents or blaming your genetics.
Your schedule, your economy, your everything.
Your kids, your email, your whatever. It's time to really get real, accept who you are, and then start making a life that you really love. You know, so many of my patients would complain. They'd say, yeah, I know what I'm supposed to eat. I know I'm supposed to work out, but I don't feel like it. I don't have energy. I'm so taxed with my schedule
to even start
that my life isn't even my own anymore, let alone, you know, feeling good about living. And so what I've really done is put together the Pennington Power Tools to help people take back their life.
Too much salt in your blood, your body wants to hold on to water. The more water you put into those blood vessels increases your blood pressure.
Oh.
And that's why people who have high blood pressure need to watch all their processed foods and, as you saw here, processed fruits and vegetables because they have hidden salt in them.
Okay.
So where salt goes, water follows.
I will never forget that.
Hi, welcome to Amazing Baby Videos. I'm Dr. Andrea Pennington. Little kids love to dance, and it can be really fun for adults to watch them because most children have no inhibitions. They just feel the music and get their groove on. Sometimes the best part is when kids try to imitate the adult dances they see. Check this out.
We can actually save up positive energy that allows us to weather the storm of negativity in our life.
How would you do that?
Well, you know, for some people, getting in the zone is really finding their bliss. It allows you to sort of lose sense of yourself and lose track of time, become one with the task. For some people, that may be scrapbooking, it could be kayaking. You know, for me, it's skoo-doo-doo-beep-boop-boop-bow. Whatever gets you into that better state of mind that can help you lower your stress hormones. And you can't be competitive. You've got to sort of let go of perfectionism. You don't have to be the best ballroom dancer. Really just find things that you can engage in that take you out of, you know, the everyday stress.
We are constantly told that it's important to eat right and exercise to stay healthy. But there is a lot more to consider if you really want to achieve total wellness. In her new book, The Pennington Plan, Dr. Andrea Pennington explains how to balance the mind, body, and spirit.
But I really want to challenge Americans to reclaim wellness because it's inside each and every one of us. So no matter what's going on in your life, you really can tap into that internal power and transform your life into one that really honors your dreams.
What we're seeing in this country is obesity is at epidemic proportions. And while anorexia is definitely serious and can lead to death, so can obesity. And we now know that treating obesity requires a multidisciplinary approach. It's not enough to just rely on willpower. One really needs overarching inclusive support in changing their lifestyle, their behaviors, even their thought patterns. I know we've been having a lot of fun and joking around, but with your family history, your weight, your eating habits, your lack of physical activity, really put you at risk for serious disease.
Right.
You're a heart attack waiting to happen, and I don't want to let that happen. That's all of your sodium that you're allowed for an entire day. 680 milligrams of sodium. Gotta go. Jeez. Gone. No nutritional value whatsoever. Listen, man, we've got to get you healthy. We've only got 10 weeks to do it, and this has got to be a lifestyle shift. Hollywood's responsibility is to the people who stand in line to buy tickets. Filmmakers decide what to show on the big and small screens based on what they think sells. Swashbucklers, madmen, superheroes, and seductresses. Audiences experience every type of character the imagination allows. So what's the big deal about smoking? Well, the majority of smokers start as kids, and kids are easily influenced by what they see in the movies and on television.